have got these pad things, and I'm gonna go get my very cold muddy ducks, bring them inside, show you what we're gonna do to this, show you how I get my ducks nice and clean to get all that mud off of them, even though they're just gonna go back and make more mud. Doesn't matter, we still got to have fun with the ducky babies. And they need to get a little bit warm and have something clean since they don't have their pool. Anyway, follow us along. It's a ducky little adventure. Quacktastic. You're going to love it. Thanks for watching and joining. Alright, don't pay attention to my paint job. I'm still working on it, y'all. Okay, so I've got my garden tub. I'm filling up my garden tub. And what I start doing is I start taking these pads that I have and I will line all of the floor and everywhere I don't want to get messed up from ducky pooies. Because that's all they do is they drink and they poo and they do all kinds of stuff. Yuck. Anyway, let's line this floor. I know it seems like overdoing it a little bit, but trust me, it's not, because I'm actually, when I bring my ducks in, I keep the floor covered so it absorbs any kind of additional ducky poos that we have issues with and any water that they splash out. I keep things completely covered up on the countertops, and anything I don't want to be completely saturated, I do that. And I want to keep them warm also. Let them come in and just have like a ducky girl spa day. Basically, that's what what we're doing. And I like this way. It's an easier method of cleanup for me when they get out of their nice little warm bath that they're going to get ready to take here. And they get done with that. We get them out, we let them hang out here in the bathroom for a while. It's very warm in here. They get themselves completely dry. Then we go and take them out on the duck yard. So it's a Ducky Spa kind of day. We're just going to have at it. Now, yes, they'll be coming out to some mud, but they already hear us. I already promised you girls that you're going to get to come in the house. I sure did. I told you girls you're going to get to come in the house, you're going to take a warm bath, you're going to get cleaned up, you're going to have a spa day, an all-girls spa day. No stinky boys allowed. Just stinky boys picking you up and transporting you to the bathroom. How about that? You're Jane, Lily, and Monique in there too. Alright, let's grab a baby. Don't scare them too bad, but let's grab a baby and let's go get them inside for spa day. Yay! And snackies too. As you can see, the water's immediately muddy from their feet, their feathers, their everything. They're waiting on snackies. We're going to go get them some mealworms, some garden peas, and things like that. They love to get the garden peas down there. Monique, don't fight. That's not nice. They'll pick and peck and flap, and they're going to splash so bad I'm going to have to get out of here and let them have their little girl spa time. And then they're going to get so super nice and clean. We'll get them out. We'll let them dry themselves off and use their beak for their oil glands. And then we're going to come right back. Alright girls, enjoy. As you can see, looks like coffee water, but it's not. And yes, we do scrub and bleach out our tubs when the ducks come in about once a month to get their little stuff. Don't have my glasses on, so I'm squinting at you to see you. Yeah, they soak those as well. And we also have to take a mop and we mop down the walls in here as well. So they're having a large, lovely time. Whew. They were extremely nasty. But Jane Lily's starting to look a lot better with her muddiness. Now she still has some staining around her little eyes and around her face because of the type of dirt we have. It's clay, it's mud, and that's just what it is. But they do enjoy the warm bath. Monique, that is not nice. Don't do that. They've already been hunting for grubs in there. They've already been eating plenty of garden peas. They've had a lovely time. I try to let them stay in about an hour, and then I get them out for about an hour and just let them walk around, dry themselves off, and stay warm for a while. I don't put them back out on the yard until they're completely dry, and ducks don't take that long to completely dry, like at all. And I love how they scratch and they clean themselves and they blow their nairs all out and splash water, and they poke each other and they do all kinds of little girl playing. So it's just a girl spa day. And in case you don't know who they are again, the tan and white one in the front, that's Sherry D. My dark brown one, that's Monique. And this is Jane Lily with the poof. And then my ruin right there is Molly Mae. Ooh, thank you for that. I enjoy being sprayed. And once we clean everything and we scrub everything up in the bathroom, mop the walls down, get everything back to nice and sterile, then we'll put our stuff back in here, and then I can take another shower. Yes, girls, you're so gross. You're so messy, muddy girlies. While the girls are inside having their spa day, is it absolutely possible that we can keep this mud free from ducks? Absolutely not. But I can add extra bedding and enough bedding to try to absorb as much as I can. But this is always going to be a struggle because they are waterfowl. I mean, and they take their water very seriously. And with that, you get mud. So it is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Why is there cotton down there? Anyway, I don't even know. Probably from the pads we used. Anyway, they are going to make holes. They're going to make mud pies. They're going to make anything muddy that they possibly can. They'll even hold water in their bills and pour it out onto the ground. That's why it's like this. I'm constantly switching them back and forth into pens because, you know, as long as I've got them plenty of food, plenty of stuff, and they're eating the mud. They go through the mud, they eat the grubs, they eat all kinds of stuff in there. Woo, this is slick. I noticed that their pan is super muddy too, so let's get that worked out. Let's, oh gosh, clean everything we can, then we'll go back and check on the girls. Let's see if there's any eggs, because they've been hiding them in there and under the bedding, and she acts like she's a little broody. I'm talking about Jane Lily, my fancy crested puffy noggin duck. We've been pulling out eggs in there, and well, this is not a good picture look for you, Colby, but anyway. If there's no eggs, there's no eggs. I'm not worried about it. I don't see any back there. They don't lay all the time anyway. So let's get the bed pads and bedding in here and just go for it. Alright, we've got the hay down. I'm going to sprinkle some things on it. is it going to look this nice and pretty when they come back out here? No. I can guarantee you by tomorrow it's going to be like we've done absolutely nothing. But it prevents boredom, and it will soak up and seep up some of that. And plus, they do like to eat some of it anyway. So they like to snuggle. They like to do things. Woo, now I'm tired. Let's go fill up the water buckets and get those back in there. Their bedding, everything is done. We have some warming pads that's inside their big duck box. Super duper cold. I think I got bedding in my mouth and my nose holes. With the weather being as cold as it's going to be, I like during the winter to bring them in and let them get themselves clean. Because during the spring and the summer, we can keep the pool that they have pretty clean, pretty nice, and then they can clean themselves up a whole lot better when they have their own pool. But since we don't have that and everything's freezing here during the winter, they need the opportunity to come in and do that. So I don't mind doing it. I don't mind the extra cleanup. I don't mind the scrubby-dubby-dub ducks in my tub kind of thing. So we let them play. They have a... That's what gets you, is the fanning of the wings. But they'll get themselves good and clean, and when they look like that they're mud free, we'll get them out. And then we'll just have a chitty chat with them and talk to them and see what they've been up to this winter. So when you're checking your ducks, you want to make sure that you check their little nares, their little nose holes, and make sure that there's nothing stuck in there. I don't see anything. We already just pre-checked her. She's so cute, Molly Mae. She's the bestest girl in the world. I love ducks, I really do. So she's actually okay. And if you want to look down, let's take a look at her little flippers on her feet. If she'll hold them still for us. We've checked her flipper feet. She doesn't have any lameness or anything going on, but there's nothing wrong with her little flippers. And there's nothing wrong with her little legs, and I've checked her egg hole already. So if we look back up at her pretty little face, Molly Mae, she's the sweetest girl ever. She really is. She's a ruined duck, or roe, whatever how you want to call it. She's precious, and she's dry, and she's ready to go back outside. So sweet. So while they're out, and I try to keep them from pooing on my floor and moving these things around, woo! They will fan and flap, eat their snackies and their garden peas. Hey girls, you've made a mess right here. Let mommy fix it. Y'all come back this way. Go ahead, go back that way. There you go. Now mommy will stand over here. Well, quit yapping about it. You're fine. You stand over there and clean, and mommy will stand over here and keep you from pooing on my floor. So we have them like this. They're gonna clean themselves, they're gonna flap, they're gonna fan, and basically they're just gonna dry themselves. And once they get completely dry after they've had their little spa day, I'm gonna fill them full of some grubby worms, let them have all the grubs they want to eat. They will be completely clean. I'm gonna check their little flippers, their little sweet little toesies, and make sure that nobody's got any kind of issues that I need to be dealing with. Check everybody's eyes and their nares and their little egg holes. Make sure that we're all good. And once they're completely dry, I'll get them outside into their new digs, which is not new, it's just the front pen that I've been using for them. Filled it with bedding, some warming pads, because we're supposed to be getting some more bad weather coming up. And you know how it goes. But anyway, they are absolutely precious. They look a lot better and they feel a lot better. And if you notice, Molly Mae in the back, they will go through each of their feathers and they will literally squeegee themselves, and they will blow themselves dry with their magnificent, beautiful wings. No, I do not clip them. If they were to ever escape, and decide that that's their plan of action and they want to fly somewhere and go away, then so be it. But for the most part, they love us and they're very super attached to us, and we've raised them since hatchlings. So they kind of like their pen and their digs and get their snackies. Hi, Jane Lily, you're so pretty. Yes, you are. And I will take a light blow dryer, very warm, not hot, and I will help blow dry them. They actually like it, believe it or not, the warm air. But ain't they just so cute? Just so stinking adorable. They make a mess that, I mean, gosh, they're adorable. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining our lovely Ducky crew. I hope you have a quacking, wonderful, what he said kind of day. Anyway, go check us out on ChrissyOShow.com at the website for all the DIY blogs, merch, everything else you can think of is over there. Even their bios are there. So y'all have a fabulous day. Quack you later. Bye.